Herkese merhabalar, ben Rasim. The Witcher 3 Wild yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Herhangi bir şekilde hiçbir şeye dokunmadım. Burada bıraktık, burada devam ediyoruz. Evet, şimdi devam edelim bir küçük etkinliklerimize.
Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Biz de katılalım bu çukurlara, Gwent oyununu. Gwent tabi keselim. Seveni var, sevmeyeni var.
You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Oğlum, yavşıp durma şu şaniye.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Evet, aslında adilik olsa şey yapasım vardı. Kaybedesim var. Ben şurayı bir keseyim. İlk kazanınca gelelim ona. Evet, kazandık. Easy peasy.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite
be.
the interesting picture.
İyi de
too.
takmadık.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
Oğlum, yavşayıp durma şu şaniye.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
Dur la dur tam dans ederdik ya.
Faster, faster till we expire.
Ne güzel dans edilir, görüyor musun? Geralt'ta da az hünerli değilmiş ha. Yapıyor yani. Geralt biraz öğren lan şundan, çocuktan bir şeyler. Aradan çok ketum kalıyorsun yanında. Küs diye bağırıyorum şunu.
And now a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner Shani.
Zimane tüccarı geldi.
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Şana gittikçe düşmeye başladı bize. Ama müzik bu mu gerçekten? Ha, o romantik müzik bu mu yani?
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Yani keşke müzik daha düzgün olsa. Arkaya romantik müzik ben ayarlayayım mı? Telif olmasa yapardım da.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here.
Oğlum çok sapık
See the
düşüncelerim var.
ladder leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction.
Kameraman da özellikle çekmiş herhalde.
Draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do.
Lan oğlum.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Dayanamadım değil.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Oğlum tamam sen öylesin, sen de bir yere kadar yani bir 10 dakikalık. Biz kalıcıyız.
I've reeled her in. Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything?
Hiçbir hakimiyetim yok şu an.
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Altta kalmayalım.
I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun.
Şey,
And you've
sahnenin
got a
bir
pipe so far
şeyi var
up your ass,
sanırım.
You can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced our...
Sahnede bir tekleme oluyormuş. Bana mı
Yes,
hissediyorum? Ben hissediyorum
acted as
herhalde.
though
İnşallah
we
sizde bir
knew,
sıkıntı yoktur.
but we've never met.
OBS'e bakıyorum, bir
I'm
sıkıntı görmüyorum.
surprised. Who is he?
Gone to
Ayna
Rodin,
tüccarı.
Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us.
Evet, ilginç.
The night is young. Come, let's...
Etkinliklere katılacağım. Biraz yani geldik madem. Buradaki etkinlik ne? Oo, dans ediyoruz. Uhu! Alette salsa.
Don't let me stop you.
Nasıl dans ediyorum ama? Burada ne var? Sağlığınızı alan cüceler. Oğlum ayıp la, öyle şey denir mi? Ben çocuk sahibi olamam be, kısırım biraz. Orada kim var? Orada ayna ustası var. Oraya gitme. Ne haber Şani? Daha eğlenmiyorduk mu ya? Daha eğleneceğiz abi, daha işimiz var. Muhabbet ne buradaki?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady,
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need.
Ödülü bir daha anlat ya.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this?
No coin. Honor's the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses.
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and...
Hadi domuz
Sounds like
kovalayalım
damned
biraz.
foolish nonsense.
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Sadece sarı domuzu mu sokacaksın yoksa hepsini mi? Sarı domuzu işte. Gençler. Gençler. Bu taraftan lan bu taraftan. Hop. Dön dön dön dön dön. Al ne tarafta? Daha oradan değil. Ağzı yapabiliyor muyum? Gel bakayım. Şerefsizlik benim yaptığımda ama neyse. Bir tanesini soktum. Hadi ilerle. Hadi domuzcuk. Hadi bakayım ittir ittir. Oğlum ama sen dönüyor. Sen kendi kaşındın. Yapmayayım dedim ama kaşınıyorsun yani. Gel domuzcuk gel gel. Gel domuzcuk gel. Olay budur gençlik. Aksi maksi esin yarısın. Biraz sinirlisiniz gibi.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand.
Meaning you cheated and shan't be crowned.
Shawnee, what is it Geralt said?
Yes, that's it.
Ya dur merak ettim ya. Ben onu bir onu yapacağım arkadaşlar. O domuzu sokacağız oraya. Tamam. Aksi yapmamam lazım. Onu domuzsuz da sokabilirsem biraz zor uğraştırıyor. Ya gösterelim şu tacı şaneye takalım ya. Düzgün yapalım yani bu işi. La yine hakkını verelim. Bunda şeyine kaçmayalım. Dedim anlamazlar çakallar anladılar ya.
Shame there's no pain to hear. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Sen domuz. Biraz uğraştıracağım onu orada. Git git git git git git git git. Hani tam anlamıyla bir şey yok. Hadi lan ilerle. Yürü götür. Oraya değil bu tarafa ha. Ha. Onu soktuk. Koca götlü göt lan. O tarafa değil. O bu taraf oluyor mu? Bu taraf da olur. Ağlayın. Easy peasy. İki tarafı da göstermiş oldum anasını. Aksiyle olunca ne oluyor? Bu şeyle olunca ne oluyor?
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch.
Bu mu şimdi bana?
Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shawnee? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
Doldurulmuş domuz aldık. Pamukla doldurulmuş.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Bu arada Shani çok garip oturuyor şu an. İnşallah o kamera açısına geçmez.
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that
Ya Geralt
so?
öyle, sen değil.
Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ya abi şu klasiği soracağım.
Did it hurt
O zaman da işe yarıyor mu bakalım?
What?
when you fell from the heavens?
Why, sir?
Demek ki o zamanlar demek ki taktik sadece bu zaman işe yarıyor. Şimdi denemeyiz salak salak şu taktiği.
I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn.
Naturally,
Evet.
we would speak.
Özel sohbet
But
edecek.
first, we would dance. Now tell me.
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it!
Valla burada ben de savaşırdım reis.
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards.
Hiç tahta sopayla dayak yediniz mi siz?
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life have I rebelled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. Had
Rahatladınız mı?
peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me.
Ya haklısın. Üzerine o saldırı onlarda da hani.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you
Kadınları
move the
kuru yapmak
ladies?
için abilerini dövmüyorum.
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
All right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers.
Gidip yaşlayacaksın değil mi yine lan?
Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Hadi piçliyim
My
tuttu.
dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate.
Abi istisnası her zaman denemesi bir de. Çok iyi ya.
I think think you've demonstrated enough.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so...
Ama yalnız gerçekten Shani felaket tava geldi yani.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
Adın ne olmuş?
Yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Burada ne oluyor?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will.
İyi tamam, eğlenceye katılalım abi. Değişik bir şey. Ayakkabıyı kovalayacağız. Pamuk Prenses oyunu gibi. Pamuk Prenses ayakkabı kaybediyor falan ya. Oo. Tabii. Aklın gitti değil mi? Gördüm vücudu. Komple çıkarma lan. Paçalı donum kalsın.
Prime game. Shawnee,
Ha.
your slipper.
Paçalı don kalsın tabii ki de.
Dive to any depth for you.
O paçalıdan olmazsa olmaz biliyorsunuz yani. Allah'ım ya. Ama adam da öyle zırh giyiyor yani. Tabii ki de paçalı bir don.
Observe, Shawnee.
Ciddiye alamıyorum gerildi böyle görünce ya. Burada bir ayakkabı var. Bu değil. Bu değil. Nerede lan Shani? Ben ayakkabı ne yaptın? Ben 2 tane ayakkabı buldum. Seninkini bulamıyorum. Nerede bu ayakkabı? Heh. Dur. Odur değil mi? Bir tur daha bakayım da ne olmaz şimdi. O değildir falan. Uğraşamam. Oo tamam, başka da yok zaten. Bu ayakkabı yok burada başka. Bu kadar değil mi şey? Bak ben bu ayakkabıyı benzettim.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
Ay şimdi ıslak ayakkabıyı çoraba giyecek.
I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella?
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Thank you.
Orada kıyafeti gerçekten çok iyi lan Şahin'in.
See how quick he comes with this.
İşin şeyi bir yana gerçekten
Now we must do something
çok
else.
tatlı olmuş kıyafetiyle. Son bir görev kaldı dışarıda etkinlik olarak. Onu da halledelim. Burada. Ne muhabbeti bu? Ha şu.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough.
Saçmaladım be reis.
Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Sanırım etkinlik kalmadı da. Hani bir tane gözüküyor da o şey yakında zaten. Ayna tüccarın orada.
Yes, handsome.
Yani başka da gözükmüyor. Yukarıda. Bir dakika, yukarıda diyor. Boş bir tane daha var. Parayı nereden çıkıyor?
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top. We can converse.
Then let us scale.
How so? Just like that.
There aren't that many ways to scale the ladder.
Burada bir şey var.
Let's
Ha, oturalım.
come now.
Oturalım
Just
bakalım.
like that.
Sen lütfen düzgün
I'm
otur.
all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry.
Sen çok garip oturuyorsun.
Well,
Böyle durayım da bari.
when it comes right down to it,
Yeah.
Çünkü şu kamerayı şöyle çevirsem birçok şeyler yaşanmaz.
is
Come now, spit it out.
Yavşıyor ağır bir şekilde.
Just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Tamamdır. Gerçekten bitti yani bu arada etkinlikler.
what's just as you thought. I find you intimidating.
İnek diye kart aldım lan.
Proudly mowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple needs, whereas you're a
Merak ettim, o kart ne? İnek. Yaşayan çağrında yerini alması için güçlü bir birim kartı çağırır. Ne güzelmiş lan. İnek diye kart geldi. Koy onu.
I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come. We were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantic.
Tamam. Bütün etkinliklere katıldık bu arada. Başka etkinlik yok. Tek bir tane şey kaldı. O da ayna süsü. Şimdi burada yok değil mi başka bir şey? Tamam. Ayna süsü kaldı. Aşağı iniyoruz. Bütün muhabbeti gördük. Adam ne yavşadı be.
Gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dib. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Oğlum sen de yaşama lan.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress.
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate you're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Vay arkadaş, adam herkese posta koyuyor.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you...
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have...
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
Bu var ya, çok tehlikeli bir adam bu gerçekten ya.
Were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very...
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a...
Shani, I'm sorry,
Ne oldu? Karizma çizildi
It's
mi?
all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves,
Karizmanı çizdi
right?
mi?
Let's go.
Gece bitti ablacığım, gece bitti.
lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Şani gel de. Gel de. Evet, son muhabbete geçelim.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Sinematiklerde bir FPS drop yiyormuş gibi oluyor ama hadi bakalım.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Hayır. Bunu Geralt'a
So be
yaptırmayacağım.
it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
Geralt'a bunu yaptırmayacağım.
Time for the capping.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold coat in the coming year. Watch the groom.
Ana hacı oldu lan kız.
Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry.
Aa, Şenlik kafaya direkt.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Valla Şen'i bize şey yapmaya başladı sürece ne yapıyorsun oğlum? Ama benim kanım biliyorsun değil mi? Adam kanıyla bir şey yazıyor ya. Mürekkebe bak. Bir şey diyecektim şimdi neyse. Babanın mürekkebi sanki.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Hakikaten mektup okuyacağım.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely. Their
Allah'ım ya.
bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more, or two more, or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's
Oğlum
Garrett
işine
think
bakıyorsun.
about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
Ona eziyet çektirme lan. Tamam oğlum çocuk eziyete de gerek yok yani.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a
Benim de elime fırsat gelirse ben de seni öldüreceğim koçum. Bunu da yaz bir şey. Madem öyle itsin.
Geralt had finished his task, you see.
Geralt da seni itsin.
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, What matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Biraz daha
I'd
kalmak
like to
isterim
stay
ya.
longer, but
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find out.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ay ay. Bakalım bir ne mevzu neymiş. Karakter girdisi. Bunu okumam için açman gerekmiyor mu hocam? Envanter'i açamıyorsun sadece, anladım. O değil lan. Kim ya? Glass tarafından zehirlenmiş. Bunun Glass tarafından yerinde yüzen yorgunluk. Ha bu şey. Bizim kadının neydi lan şey. Of. Bezdemir'in şey manitüsü. Yani bunu okuduğumuzda da otomatik şey yapacaktır. Yapmayacakmış. Oğlum ne lan bu şey? E'ye bas bir daha bakayım, şöyle gel. Karakter. Şaneyi bir bulayım bir daha. Şani. Abi tamamını okuyacak mıyım ben şimdi ya? Şani. Böyle cevabını üstlendi. Sonunu okusam bir şey kesindi. Şani kendisi yanar olan süslü sözleriyle boğan delice enerjisine ayaklarını yerden kesen Volodymyr'a belki arkadaşları sıkılmamış. Yine de hayatında ölülerin Volod ona dedik olsa da daha duyarlı, ömürlü olan Geralt baş başa biraz vakit geçirmek için nefes almıştı. Artçurt. Şuna bir bakayım, hemen geliyorum. Evet, geldim. Şurada bir şey okudum. Üvez ağacı diye bir şey yazıyor. Neredeydi? Daha da mı gördüm ya? Şöyle buralarında değil, gizem kokusu. Üvez ağacının zeytin kokusuna. Üvez ağacı diye bir şey varmış. Ondan olurmuş.
Mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone.
Bunu bir al.
Here's hoping
Aa dur la. Şuraya geç bir daha. Onu almayacağım, dur. Üvez ağacını alacağım. İçki değil. İçki her zaman bulunur abi. Düğündesin zaten. İlla ki bulursun. Üvez ağacı bulmam lazım. Bir saniye. Ben onu alıp hani köşeye atıp hangisini kullanacaksan yani topla hepsini alıyorsun diye tahmin ediyorum. Yok, birini alacağız. O alacağımız şeyi gideyim alayım. Üvez ağacını alacağız. Yani şeyinde üvez ağacına gençliğinin koku ona şey yapıyormuş. Gençliğini hatırlatıyormuş falan muhabbeti vardı. Değil.
mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Think I'll bet.
Dur bu değil. Bakayım şuraya bir. Bu ne?
Brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, good idea?
Tamam, ben o şeyi alacağım ya. O çiçeği alacağım. Zaten Geralt da söyledi. Çiçekleri seviyordu muhabbeti yap. Zaten bunlardan bir şey yapmak istiyorum demişti.
Pretty, I guess.
Yapar.
Fine, I'll pick some.
Bir nebze çiçek gibi bir şey veriyoruz işte şimdi. Yani içki şey olur ya, kötü olur. Şanicim.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shawnee.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs.
Oğlum kız bize aşık ama bizle olmazsın be Şani. Ben var anlayacağım ama kendi cevap verecek hesaplar.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home.
Ya dediği doğru bu konuda.
After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always.
Bu arada ben Yennefer'i unutmadım. Bu arada bu şey yapalım. Bu sonu görmek için gösteriyorum size. Öyle yani Shani ile ya az çok anlaşılmıştı. Shani ile romantik anlar yaşamak için romantik anlar keseceğim. Artı 18 istemiyorum artık videoyu. Orada direkt bitireceğim. Yani bitirmeyeceğim de hani keserim orayı. Artık sıkıldım şu şeylerden. Çok merak eden yazsın abi. Direkt çıkıyor. Artı 18 demekten sıkıldım çünkü.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something.
Bir öpücük vardı.
Also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten.
Eski olabilir ama unutmadık yani.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure, but the romantic bits in that adventure, don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old buttlax. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave.
Güzel anlaşmışlar. Kayınpeder baba.
Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Da.
Thank you, Da. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Gel, damat da şeye
Seems
alışmış.
the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Benden de ben eğlenceli
She
biri dedim.
actually
Geralt
thinks
da
I should
eğlenceli
have
değil
found
ki
a
ya.
husband at the academy, but I didn't. Ugh, I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a
Geralt,
doctorate,
20
you're a
21.
practice,
yüzyıldayız
been
hala
front lines many
aynı
times.
o düşünceler
You're
var.
a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Geralt gittikçe kendine aşık ettiriyor kadına.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
Yok,
I
sen
don't need
varken yapmam.
opportunities like that.
And changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Az değiliz ha. Gerçekten az değiliz.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
Ya Geralt çok
That I
şerefsizsin ya.
cannot tell you.
Bence öğrenebiliriz ama.
Only one way to find out.
Oğlum öpüşüyorsunuz. Ne oluyor? Bu nasıl sesler? Tövbe tövbe. La yavaş la yavaş. Sömürdün karıyı sömürdün. Yarıldı oğlum yavaş lan. Bitti kadın bitti. Sesimi kıssaydın ne ya bu ne ya?
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt?
Bir öpücük
Promised
kesmedi
you
beni.
this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Ha bizim şey geldi. Bak bak. Samanlığa giden.
Rats. Piers taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
Neymiş abileri gördük abileri koruduğunda.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Orada kıyafet yakışıyor ha herhalde.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here. A very drunk person could find it.
Evet bence de ya. Biz içelim daha iyi.
And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Ya Geralt gerçekten bazen fantazi yaptığını düşünüyorum. Çok değişik yerlerde şeyler deniyor bence ya.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Sıkıntılı sahneler olduğu zaman dediğim gibi keseceğim akışı. Artık artı 18 olmasından sıkıldım videolarımı.
What one usually does on the moon.
Ya Geralt bir unicorn üzerinde, bir teknenin üzerinde. Ne yapıyorsun oğlum? Yavaş be oğlum be yani. Oo hocam geçtik hadi görüşürüz. Evet. Çok değişik şeyler yaşandı. Ben yine paçaldım.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Tabii yani normal.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
Gerçekten çok güzel modellenmiş bu kadın ya.
Certainly won't forget that.
Abi burada kadınları gerçekten çok güzel modellemişler. Yani inadına yapmışlar herhalde ben bilmiyorum. Erkekleri o kadar değil ama kadınları çok iyi modellemişler.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Ben ve Paçallo'num bu görevden de layığıyla çıktık. Evet. Tam olarak burada bitirelim. Bir saat olmuş zaten. Olgierd'e görevi tamamladığını belli et. Yani bir şey söylemeyi gideriz. Kendimiz şey yaparız. Bence güzel bir şekilde bitirelim. Burada daha fazla ilerleme gerek yok. Neyse efendim. Bugünlük bu kadar diyelim. Beğendiyseniz beğenme ve kanala abone olmayı unutmayınız. Görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakınız.